Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the power of positive thinking. It's something that I feel very strongly about. It's quite close to my heart. Now I know what some people will think, and I've had this said to me, it doesn't work. I've heard it so many times, but let me share my why for how positive thinking has helped and it has worked for me. So and it's been indispensable really, so it's over the years, basically, I've been faced with so many challenges, whether it be personal, like with the business, work, career, mentally, even physically at times. And sometimes that all happen at once. I probably have to share it all in probably about another 5 videos. Those that are close to me and know what's been going on in my life can truly understand. It's friends have said to me, Matt, I honestly don't know how you've kept going with all the these challenges that you have arisen. So the thing with positive thinking, it doesn't shield you from challenges that are arising, doesn't shield you from negativity, whether it be just something that's outside your control or negative things that people just feel they want to do or say, doesn't shield you from that. What it does, I feel for me, is it changes the way I approach myself to those challenges. Now, I can't say I've always done it on my own, so I have had some fantastic support. Definitely my wife Angg has been absolutely amazing with it, and it's sometimes just being around someone that's got that same outlook on life has really helped me as well. Not that you should rely on someone else, but it's good to have that positive outlook and network. It doesn't mean you bury your head in the sand and forget, think, oh, all problems will just go away if I just ignore them and I can't talk about it. So I do feel it's time to offload, definitely. But for me, if I stay too much just talking about the problem, talking about the challenge, I'm still stuck there. I'm not really moving forward. So yeah, I can maybe just exhaust it out just for a little bit of talking, depending on what it is. But and I've had my down days. I've had days I just thought, oh my God, what on earth? It's like, it has very much, the last few years, it's often felt like one thing after another. Without me going into it too much, maybe that's like another video, but I feel that when I can start to focus on the things I can control, because not everything you can control. Some things I just had to let slip. It's just like, do you know what? I can't deal with that right now. That is just going to have to stay over there. Sometimes that might have escalated into another problem, but it's one thing at a time. If you're trying to please everybody or trying to, multitask 100 different problems, then you're not really going to solve them all in one go. So I found personally for me is to focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, often it'd be like one or two or three of all time things, but the other 600 or whatever it would be, I just had to just relax on that a little bit. In fact, if anything, I stayed on my study, stayed on my personal development, and that helped as well. And even on the days where I just I can't concentrate today, this has really got on top of me. I think sometimes my job of coaching helps maybe, but I think when you're trying to mentor others, that can kind of help you see things from a different way as well. So it's generally good to, you don't have to be a coach, but we can all mentor someone. We can all kind of, as long as you're giving that positive, healthy advice and direction. So that has helped. But also setting clear goals. So setting clear goals, maintaining a positive outlook on those goals that I'd set. Now, even when I knew that I'd say the last year or so, probably a bit longer, has been a bit of quite a long transition phase, I haven't shifted from the direction that I'm going in. Some things got put on hold. Even my podcast was put on hold just so I could focus on what I needed to focus on. But here we are. We're hopefully back with a bit more. So staying resilient, being adaptable, ready to face whatever comes your way. That for me is positive thinking. But focusing on what you want, not on what you don't want, and not focusing, staying in the same narrative round and round. Don't get me wrong, it can happen, but for me, as soon as I switch myself out, the better. And they're the things that help me stay focused on my vision, for both martial arts and my own personal development journey. So, both within like the business that, Cheltenham Martial Arts and the career here. It's just maintain, and people, it's all mumbo jumbo, and sometimes a bit nasty about it. Some comments, it's like, okay, fair enough, no worries. If it's not for you, it's not for you, no worries. But it can. I didn't want to get sucked into that narrative of others, because then I'm just on the hamster wheel again. I'm the same as them, probably just that hamster wheel going round and round and just plodding along, and hopefully things will work out. But challenges have happened, and that's just the way it is. So positive thinking doesn't for me, it has worked. It's worked immensely. Hasn't always been easy to do that, okay? But I stay on my purpose, stay on my goal, stay on the things that I want, for me, my family, my children, Cheltenham Martial Arts, the instructors that I have here that I want to create, the people that are coming through the doors. I've stayed true to that. I haven't given up on that. And that for me has given me that purpose to, when it has been, and it has been some real freaking, like friends, I don't know if I said this already, but friends have said, I don't know how you're coping with this right now. People that know what's been, gone on in my personal life and the business, and all coming at once. I don't know how you cope with it. And I sometimes ask myself for that, but I can't stay on that journey. I can't stay in that bracket of, whatever. So it meant sometimes, I can't even bother to argue with certain things. It's just, let that go for a minute and focus on what I need to focus on. And slowly but surely, things have started to, work out the way that I've wanted them to work out as well. And I've taken, some control. The things that just were frustrating, that were just still hanging around, they've slipped away now. So that's good. And it's like, you're almost rebuilding upon those foundations that you set out originally. Speaking to a lot of business owners that have gone through the pandemic, it was a struggle, and we're still struggling with that. So you got those challenges on top of personal ones. That is a lot, but stay focused on it. Just stay positive as best as you can. Stay focused and keep moving forward. Just adapt where you got to adapt, and just allow yourself to, move, forward in that. I'd be interested to know, like, if you work that power of positive thinking, how has it helped for you? Because so many people I meet have been through so many challenges, so many things that have in life that, maybe shook them and knocked them back. So how did you do it? Was it the same? Did you have that purpose? Did you just stay determined? I just got to keep moving, keep working, keep going. Because there's times when I felt like absolutely, like this week I felt quite burnt out, to be fair. I think it was just a bit of tiredness really. But here I am. I'm talking about being positive. So as soon as it happens, my brain, I guess I've trained my brain to switch. Okay, well, I need to move forward now. I need to move forward. And then already I'll start to feel all good. I know I'm going to go home in a bit and do some work on some great things that have just been ticking over in my head. So sometimes things got put on hold, but just talking about it, like me thinking, as I'm talking now, I'm thinking about the journey I've got ahead. I've got a meeting with my staff tomorrow, my team, and just the enthusiasm is being passed on to them, and that's being bounced back. So this is where it works, you see. You start taking control of these certain things, let some bits go, stay focused, keep yourself moving forward, but let me know in the comments. I waffled on a bit. Let me know how it's worked for you. And you know what? It might just be something as simple, no matter what's going on, how you can start off, this works for me, is set your day with a positive affirmation or a positive intention each morning, or find something that you're grateful for each day. So just those two things make a big difference. You'll be surprised how this simple mindset shift can make a big difference in the way that you're thinking. So give that a go. So, set your morning intention today. Today's gonna be a great day. I feel great. This has happened. These things have happened, and it's crazy. Those things generally will start to happen, and you've set your mind. You've programmed your mind in the beginning at the beginning of the morning. Then later that day is, what's been good about today, and sit and share it. If you've got a partner, that someone that's there, or call someone up, share that with them. I'm just there, I'm grateful. Or just write it in your own journal. Okay, that makes a big difference. Anyway, let me know how has positive thinking helped you. Peace, love. I will see you next time.